I do think big egos and a general attraction to crazy personalities is a common theme. Like, there are a lot of lunatics drawn to both professions, people who are working something out, people who want to be famous as opposed to actually act, or in the news business, actually deliver the news. And I remember when I was young and at Fox, I don't know, I guess maybe I won't say who said this to me, but it was an older, distinguished gentleman there. And he said, "You know what I like about you? You're not a silly girl. There are a lot of silly girls running around Fox News, and you're not one of them." And here's the truth. He's not wrong. There are a lot of people in news in general who go because they want to see their faces on TV, and that's really it. Or in Hollywood, they're trying to work out some burning hole that their parents created in their bellies, and they think that that industry is going to make it better. And I think in both instances, it ends in ruination.
Yeah, no, I think that wasn't the direction I was expecting you to go when you said an older gentleman at Fox News said, "You know what I like about you?" I thought, we're still on Sirius. She's going to go for it. Yeah, no, you're right. But I guess, in the realm of, comedy, which we've gotten back into, me and Dave Landau, since the pandemic, so people can go check it out at the website. One plug here, loudwithcrowd.com/tour. And they've all been sellouts. We're incredibly grateful because there's a craving for this content. But as a comedian versus, being really sort of a conservative commentator, it would be fully expected for me to be, hanging from a nice Windsor knot in my DoubleTree.
Why not just take a sip of water? Hey, why? What do you mean? Why?
Well, I'm just saying people expect comics to be nuts, and it's a little bit true. It is. I'm a little bit of an anomaly there, in that I'm not someone who is, I think, cynical about everything. But comedians in general, and I think this is one thing that I always sort of, with a lot of people in media, and this is both Fox News and MSNBC, and not everybody, I want to be clear, but sort of the same thing you even see with Bill Maher. It's a day late and a dollar short, where I'm always watching it going, okay, is there a little bit more? Are you going to give me some insight here? Or are you going to give me maybe some additional resources? I mean, that's why with our show, I don't know of any other show where we basically post a bibliography. Every single show. It's 2 hours live, and it goes on the website, and you can check every single link and every single source.
I am the person who does. I actually click on them, and they're legit, and they take me to good places.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And if you notice, too, unless it's an exclusive story from a conservative site, we almost always try and use PubMed. We almost always try and use an objective source or a left-leaning source if we can, just because I think it stems from the fact that I was raised in a socialist effectively a socialist province of Quebec. People who are Canadian out there know what I'm talking about. And I was forced to defend my views. And so I was always looking for resources, and they weren't readily available to me. In French Canada, you have liberals, and then you have liberal separatists, basically. So coming to the United States and seeing people in conservative media, I always sort of wanted someone to provide what it was that I was looking for. And this is the only way I know how to do it. And I think that's probably what you're seeing with CNN. You really only know how to be successful at whatever it is that made you successful. I mean, this is why you'll see some great athletes who don't make great coaches. You know what I mean? Because you can't teach it. You can't teach a God-given, 40-inch vertical or whatever it is, depending on which athlete that we're discussing. And you'll see some people who are sort of middle-of-the-road athletes who worked really hard become great coaches. But generally, if you're successful at something, you sort of try and copy-paste that, right, with someone else. And with CNN, in that case, I think they said with CNN Plus, hope you like more crap.
Black Rifle Coffee Company is a veteran-founded company serving premium coffee to people who love America. They develop their explosive roast profiles with the same mission focus learned as military members serving this great country. And in 2021, Black Rifle Coffee donated over 100,000 bags of coffee. That's 2.1 million cups of coffee to first responders, law enforcement, and active duty military members. So you know that with every purchase you make, Black Rifle gives back. What other coffee company does that, right? Black Rifle Coffee imports high-quality coffee beans from Colombia and Brazil, and they roast them 5 days a week at their facilities here in the USA, in Manchester, Tennessee, and Salt Lake City, Utah, to be exact. And that means you get the freshest coffee possible, no matter where you live. The best way to enjoy Black Rifle's freedom-filled coffee is with the Black Rifle Coffee Club. When you join the club, your brew of choice is roasted, packaged, and shipped free to your door on your schedule. How many times have you been like, where's the coffee? Oh, I forgot to get it. And that's one thing you don't want to be out of, and the Coffee Club solves that. You buy it at blackriflecoffee.com. Use the code MK at checkout for 20% off your purchase and your first coffee club order. That's blackriflecoffee.com/MK. Black Rifle Coffee, America's coffee. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.